Hello, folks, and welcome. This is Dan from Tabletop Gaming Guild, coming at you today with a playthrough. Today, folks, I'm going to be showing you Sagrada. Sagrada is a board game, originally. It is a dice drafting game where you're making these cool-looking stained glass windows. Originally put out in 2017 by Floodgate Games. This is, of course, the digital implementation. This has been put out by Direwolf Digital, from which I did get a key. Let me start by taking a look at the old settings. Got some basic audio settings, some basic video settings. There's a rule book if you need to check out what the rule book says. And although I am not colorblind, I do appreciate colorblind mode being there. Alright, we are going to play a game here. We're going to go against the AI. It'll just be the two of us on easy so that I can show and explain some stuff to you. There's just going to be some basic setup here. Start with a player board. There's some tools. There's the public objectives. We'll explain those shortly. So this is a dice drafting game where you're drafting these dice and placing them into these stained glass windows. If you take a look at my window here, you'll see that there's some colors and then some numbers on it already. I can't put something that's not a 5 in the 5 space. I can't put something that's not a red in the red space. This is a traditional wheel draft as well. So I will pick first from these 5 dice. Then the AI over here will pick 2 dice in a row. And then I will pick the last die. And then there will be 1 die left over that will not be picked. That will go up here on the round track. While figuring out where to put my die, we can think about the objectives in the game and how you can score points. I have a secret objective where the sum value of all my yellow dice will score based on their values. There's no yellow dice to be picked right now. Deep shades. Values of 5, 6 anywhere. Columns with different numbers. And sets of 1 and 2 anywhere. Okay? So my initial placement has to be around the rim of the window. And after that, subsequent placements have to be adjacent to an already placed die, which could include a diagonal. I will just put a die there and let it do its thing. Okay. I'll take this green die. That seems fine. I double pick. So, to place dice into this window, there's some rules that you have to follow in addition to the restrictions that are actually in the window. You can't stick green die next to another green die. You can stick them diagonally adjacent, but not orthogonally adjacent. And that's true for all the other colors. You cannot put 2 of the same numbers right next to each other. So I couldn't take this 5 and put it here. It won't let me because there's already a 5 there. I'll take this 4 and then I will take this 4. And that works because it's a diagonally. Oh my, that's a lot of blue dice. Cool. Alright. No 1s or 2s. But there's 5s and 6s. So, additionally, we have access to these tools. There's 3 tools in each game, and there's many tools in the game, so they're not always the same. This one allows me to draft die and then swap it for a new die from the supply. This one allows me to move any one die currently in my window, ignoring the value restrictions of on my window pattern. And then this tool allows me to draft a die and then increase or decrease its value by 1. Each time you use a tool, you spend one of these favor tokens. I started with 4. The bot all started with 3. The number of favor tokens you start with is determined by the player board that you pick at the beginning. The first player to use any tool just spends 1 favor token to use the tool. Thereafter, it costs 2 favor tokens to use for any player. I think I'm okay with just the red 4 right there. And then I get to double pick. I'll take this 6. So I'd love to put that yellow die in the corner, except it's a 4. So I'm going to use a tool. Yeah, I'm going to use a tool. I'll use this tool. Just to show you how this works. I'm going to increase its value by 1, stick it in the corner. Let the bot do stuff. Okay. A 6, a 5, and a 4. I'm sorry, I just did something there that you might not be aware of. If you click and hold down on your player board, you can see the numbers and colors that are buried beneath your die. So I don't have any purples. I don't necessarily need any purples. We're looking for shade variety, which is numbers. So stick a 5 in a row that doesn't have a 5. Stick a 6 in a row that doesn't have a 6. Oh, I can't put it there because that row already has a 5. Okay. I have 5 5s, but very few 6s. Let me see if I can't fix this. I double pick. Sure. confirm. I'm going to use this tool again. Another 6. Cool. I'll put it in this column because that column doesn't have a 6 yet. Okay. I do need a yellow die in there, and the 2 is fine. Oh, wait a second. Oh, but I picked twice. Cool. And I'll put the 1 in the corner. Alright, we're closing in here. Let's see if I can't fill this out somehow. Yeah, there's a 2. I can't use the 3, but I can use the 6. Oh no, that's next to another 6. Oh boy. Can I place either one of these dice? Oh boy, I can't. Trash the die and then swap it for a new die from the supply. Maybe. Move dice around, ignoring value restrictions. Nah, it doesn't really help me much. Yep, do that thing. Choose a number for this die. Wow. Alright, I'll take it. See if we can't fill in our window. It'll be really tough. They did leave us with a 3. Excellent. This is unplaceable. This is unplaceable. Alright. I'm out of favor tokens. So I actually have to pass on that. Alright, well, let's see how we did. Here's how the game scores. 1 point per favor token remaining. I didn't have any. Sets of 5 and 6. I got some of those, yeah. Column shades. I had 3 columns that counted. 4 points apiece for those. Sets of 1 and 2, just one of those. Sum value of all my yellow dice. There we go, 37. Minus 1 for the empty space. Well, it says I won, but that's obviously a tie. Ties are broken by the most points from private objectives, most remaining favor tokens, then finally by reverse player order in the final round. Interesting. Alright, well, that was the game in a nutshell. Thanks for joining us for Sagrada, folks. Have a good one. Hey, folks. Thanks for watching. If you would like, do the YouTube things. Like the video. Or subscribe to the channel. You can also check the links. See you around.